and welcome to the first of a series of Excel demos and exercises. During this section, I am going to give you an overview of the basic Excel functions and how to navigate an Excel workbook. If you have never used Excel before, you might be wondering what a function or a workbook is. Remember that you can always review the course glossary for clarification of any of the terms that might be new to you. Let's start with an overview of the Excel ribbon. When you open an Excel workbook, you will see that there's a ribbon at the very top that provides a number of options, including the home page, insert, page layout, etc. You can navigate this ribbon by clicking through the different tabs and selecting any of the listed options. On the Home tab, you will find all of the copy, paste options, as well as text formatting options, cell alignment, formatting, and editing options. On the Insert tab, you will find buttons that let you insert tables, illustrations, images, charts, links, objects, symbols, and many, many more. On the Page Layout tab, you will find various options that allow you to change the settings on how the Excel page is being displayed. Here you can, for example, change the theme, the colors. You can also define the print area and layout, and you can also move objects backwards, forwards, and many more things. On the Formula tab, you will find different libraries that contain various functions. You will also find the Name Manager that is used for named ranges, something that we will cover later in this course, as well as formula auditing options. On the Data tab, you will find options to import external data, to sort and filter the data that is currently in the workbook, as well as various other tools that will facilitate data manipulation. On the Review tab, you will find options to review the sheet, such as spell check, inserting comments, and track changes. On the View tab, you will find options for different workbook views, zooming in or zooming out, freezing panes, and viewing macros. You can also navigate the ribbon using the Alt key shortcut. When you press the Alt key, letters appear on the ribbon showing the different options that are available. For example, if I hit the Alt key followed by H, this takes me to the Home tab, and additional letters appear under each of the available commands on this tab. This feature is very useful for learning keyboard shortcuts. It is important to note that some people may mention keyboard shortcuts that vary from this breadcrumb method. These are old holdover shortcuts that will still work in Excel from prior versions. Throughout the course, we will talk about keyboard shortcuts. As a leading practice, I wouldn't recommend trying to memorize every single shortcut, but as you find yourself using the same command over and over again, try to shift to learning the associated keyboard shortcut. Over time, your keyboard vocabulary will expand. The ribbon at the top of the Excel workbook is entirely customizable. You can rearrange the different tabs, you can add in new tools, and you can make any changes to suit your personal preferences. Right below the ribbon, there's a cell that shows you where you are currently located in the workbook. Note that the names of the cells begin with A1 in the top left corner. Columns are named with letters, and rows are named with numbers. We will discuss named ranges later in this course, but if the selected cells are named, you would see the name of that range appear here as well. Next to the cell location box, you will find the formula bar. This is where we will be entering Excel formulas and/or text strings as inputs. A formula is a calculation performed by Excel resulting in a value that will be displayed in this cell. You always start an Excel formula using the equal sign. This informs Excel that a formula is being entered and will require a calculation versus a pure input. Formulas can include numbers, for example when entering a simple equation, and can also reference other cells in the workbook. Commas and parentheses are used to separate different parts of an Excel function. Excel performs calculations using the PEMDAS order of operations, just the way any mathematical equation would work. PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Let's practice writing a simple formula that will perform a mathematical calculation. First, we go to cell B13 and we double-click in order to enter into the cell and begin the editing. We start the formula by typing the equal sign. This will let Excel know that we are going to be calculating something. Now I'm going to write the formula that is indicated above, pressing Enter to signal that I'm done. As you can see, Excel calculates the answer just the way you would do it on a calculator.